Welcome to Curry King Winnie. Today we're going to do Alu Gobi, which is potato on cauliflower. I'm going to do like my slightly different version of Alu Gobi than everywhere else. For that I've taken 4 medium-sized potatoes cut into 8 pieces and some cauliflower. And if you come close by, if you have a closer look, then we got like 1 centimeter ginger, about 10 cloves of garlic, and I've got 1.5 chopped onion and 2 small tomatoes. My version of Alu Gobi. In my version of Alu Gobi, you can use roast potatoes. Since I'm not using the roast potato, what I'm going to do is I've taken a pan and I've added about 1/2 tablespoon of oil. So I just want the potatoes to get nice crunchy, nice crispiness from outside. I'm going to do same with the cauliflower. If you have an oven, if you can just partly roast it, parboil and roast it, it will be absolutely brilliant because it gets a nice crunchiness. So just I'm just going to get nice crispiness from outside. So the reason I do that, it will hold the texture of the potato and the cauliflower. So when you bite into them, you got like nice crunchy, not like a soggy. You know, I want it to be nice and crunchy. The vegetable should be lively, young. Sorry, old folks. You know. So meanwhile, when we just making the cauliflower and potato, just making it crispy. So I've taken 1 centimeter ginger and about 10 to 12 garlic and 1.5 medium size red onion and 2 medium tomato, which is quite small for today, about that big, and finely chopped. So these are going to be the one I'm going to just partly cook it and blend it and use it again. Yeah, now we can see the potatoes getting nice and crunchy, you know, like that's what I was looking for. That's what we were looking, you know, you need to have like a nice brown. So everyone loves roast potato, who doesn't love? Even the potatoes like roast potato. And look at the cauliflower as well. We just have a light brown and crunchy. So, and meanwhile, so I've shown the ingredients, what we're gonna do to start with, and I'm gonna show you the second row of ingredients. Yeah. So if you come and have a look close by, so I've got a bay leaf, I've got a teaspoon of cumin seed, I've got 1 onion, about that big, shredded red onion, and 2 green chili slit, and 2 medium-sized tomato just slice. And so this is going to go in first, and then the spices. Then I'm going to add the potato and the cauliflower, and add some water. Then I'm going to add the spices, turmeric, just about like a 1/4 teaspoon, and a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, which gives you really like bright red color and flavor without being too hot. And then I've got garam masala, about 3/4 spoon. And this is one of the most important ingredients. The Alu Gobi we're doing today is more like a Punjabi style, so North Indian. So we're going to use a fenugreek here. So the dried fenugreek leaves I'm going to use as a handful, you can see. So this is enough for like 4 people. I've got a butter, but I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon of butter and some single cream later on. Potatoes and cauliflower, partly roasted, and if you can do the roast potato, trust me, it's gonna make mega taste. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm just gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon of oil, or 1 teaspoon of oil. I've just added 1 teaspoon of oil on a medium to high heat. So I'm just gonna add the ginger we chopped earlier, and the garlic cloves, saute a bit. It's all going to go blend. Really no need to cook it completely, we just want you to partly cook it and blend it. And I'm going to add 1.5 onion, finely chopped. Just put it all in a pan. The only ingredient I didn't mention, but I'm going to add, is a pinch of salt. The reason we add that, as soon as you add the salt, it makes onion release the water quickly and it cooks quickly. So what we're trying to do here is, I just want onions to soften a bit, just till it turns to pink, then I'm going to add the tomatoes. There's loads of different ways of doing aloo gobi. Because of the cultural difference, the class and the caste and the availability of the ingredients, people always made aloo gobi as a lie. If you go to Kerala, they do put it on cauliflower, but it's with coconut milk and it's sour and spicy with curry leaves and tamarind and mustard. When you come to Maharashtra, it's generally quite watery, there is green peas in it, and you go to Gujarat, they use yogurt. You go to Punjab, they use like a cream, fenugreek. That's the one we're doing. But it's just like a simplifying the aloo gobi. Sometimes you want to have a vegetable side dish, also has a little bit of gravy. So this is going to be the base sauce, and the next one is going to be, this is going to be our base sauce. Now I'm going to add the 2 tomatoes we chopped earlier. If you have tin tomatoes, I'm nothing against using tin tomatoes. In fact, they do taste better. It's more tomato flavor. So you just give it a stir, mix it together, and let it simmer for a couple of minutes. Now the onion tomatoes are softened. It doesn't matter. You really don't need to cook it all the way through. You won't make a significant difference. As you can see, this onion tomato is softened, so I'm going to blend it. So I'm going to add about 100 ml water. One, it cleans the pan, bring out all the flavors of the onion and tomato. Second, just makes a nice sauce. So just put it all in, and then I'm going to blend it now. I'm going to blend it into a really fine paste. It's always good to have really good blenders. You want it like a really nice cream, smooth paste. So we blend it really nice, smooth paste. Oops. Be careful, still warm, hot, yeah. There you go. As you can see, it's so creamy. Now we're on the phase 2. So I'm going to take a tablespoon of vegetable oil. And I'm just going to put the bay leaf in it. It kind of tells me when the oil is hot. See, earlier I took some of the onion and tomato blended, but I'm still using some more onion and tomato. The reason is we're using it as like a vegetable side dish, so we want it to bite into the tomatoes and onion and everything, so it gives a really nice flavor. So now the oil is hot, and I'm going to add the cumin seed. So when the oil is on, when you put the cumin seed, you can see the cumin tempering. It goes brown, start glittering. One of the good things about having all the ingredients ready, one, you're not going to forget anything, and second thing, you don't want to burn anything. So if you have everything right on time, so now I can smell the cumin. When cumin, you can tell 2 ways. One, you can smell. Second, you can see they all start floating or they're going brown. So I'm just going to put onions. So as soon as I put onion, it will stop burning the cumin, so I don't have to worry about it. So it's really, really important. You want to make sure to cook the cumin properly, but without burning them. So wet the onion. Never waste anything. So I just want to saute the onion till it goes pink. And now I'm going to add 2 sliced green chili. It's up to you. If you don't want it too hot, you don't need to add the green chili. And people always ask me, you should put the green chili or the red chili to make it hotter. I think the green chilies I'm using today, they're not very hot. So the chilies are, varies from chili to chili. It varies. It's like people. Everyone's different. No one's same. So that's why you have to be really careful. You can't use the same measure for everything, every type of chili, every tomato. That's why I always recommend to add the spices later. So you taste and you make the curry as your taste. And this way, if you do, it's just as easy as you get. Like 1, 2, 3, you got a beautiful alu gobi. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes, which are 2, probably small for European standard, but the tomatoes we're getting in the summer is slightly smaller, so just add the tomatoes. If there is too much water, please squeeze the water out, because we want the taste of the tomato. We just don't want the water of the tomato. Save the water. You can always add it later if you need it to, you know, bring a little bit more liquid into the sauce. You can use the same liquid instead of just water, so that way you're adding the flavor again, not just water. Oh, I've got these potatoes. You can see they're like nice and brown outside. Cauliflower the same. And if you look on this pan, I'm not really bothered about cooking the onion and tomato. I want it to have the texture. Change karo. Now, if you see, I've got the cauliflower nice and brown on the potato. So this is what I mean. If you roast the potato and cauliflower, or if you got any roast potato and cauliflower from day before, use it to make alu gobi. Here, if you look, I'm not really bothered about cooking the onion and tomato. I just want them to partly cook. And now I'm going to add the cauliflower and potato into the pan. And I'm going to add the spices. Turmeric, the chili powder, a teaspoon, and 3/4 of garam masala. Yeah. I'm not going to add the fenugreek just yet. Now I'm going to add the paste we made earlier. I'm just going to add about 150 ml of water. Just give it a shake. Shake, shake, baby. And just fold that. Just mix it all together. If you remember, we did add salt to the first onion and tomato base we did, and also we added so now you can see the potatoes and cauliflower slightly simmering. I'm just gonna have a bit of taste. I want to know how all the flavors are. Be careful, it's hot. Yeah, there's a few things. I know we added some spices, but the first thing I'm going to add is about half a teaspoon of salt first. See, the Indian salt we use here, we use sea salt, so yeah, we are a little bit more generous. So be careful. Don't add the same salt if you're in Europe, because it's you know, it could be a lot salty. I do feel it's got a lack of garam masala, so the chili is fine. I'm just going to sprinkle some garam masala. So there is nothing wrong in adding the spices as you go on. You know, you always need to make sure, because as I said, it's never all the time it's going to be the same exactly, because of, you know, the character of the onions and tomato and the chilies and everything. It varies, so we just want to make sure it's right every single time. So now I put the chili, sorry, salt and garam masala. Now I'm going to just have a taste again. That's really nice, but got the kick, we got the garam masala. Now we can come and have a closer look. You can see it's the sauce, it's nice consistency. The potatoes nearly cooked. Yeah. So now the second is, I've got a bit of coriander, fresh coriander. Not gonna bother chopping and everything. Just gonna sprinkle. And the same thing I'm going to do with about 68 mint leaves. I know everybody have their own recipe. Trust me, I think the mint makes it really fresh. And now add that dry fenugreek. So a lot of the times, I always say, whenever you add fenugreek, you need to add a tiny bit of sugar. But the cauliflower is slightly sweeter. There is a lot more onion we use, so I don't find the need of the sugar. So I'm not adding any sugar or honey or butter or honey. You always add a tiny bit of sugar to neutralize the bitterness in the fenugreek. But I find this dish where cauliflower has a slightly bit of sweetness and we have used a lot of onions, it doesn't need any more sweetness added into that. So now it's nearly cooked and you can see the sauce is all coming together. I'm going to add the final of the 2 ingredients, butter. If you don't want butter, do the vegan version. You don't need to add butter or cream. So, you know, not everybody had the luxury of adding butter and cream, but I think the butter and potato go really well, so that's why I added a little bit of butter. That explains a lot. And now the butter is melted. I'm going to add a dollop of cream, about a tablespoon of single cream. So when I add the cream, I really don't need to do a lot, just give it like a mosaic texture. Just mix it all. There you go. Beautiful. The reason we browned and roasted the cauliflower and potato, they hold the texture. We got ultimate sauce. Turn the heat off, and now the time of tasting. So I just take a little bit sauce. Oh, that's absolutely mind-blowing. Trust me, I'm not just saying. You guys make it, try it, and let me know. You can follow me on Instagram, Curry King Vinny, and Curry King Vinny on Facebook, and you can email me on relishvinny@relishmango.com or info@relishmango.com. You can email me at info@relishmango.com. If you have any queries, you can send me, and also you can follow me on Curry King Vinny. And look at this, absolutely beautiful. You know, this is what I mean. You know, you got the texture of this potato and cauliflower, absolutely beautiful, fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. So you got nice thick sauce with all the potato and cauliflower. Everything's perfectly cooked. You can see the coriander. You can see bits of onion, bits of tomatoes, fenugreek, bay leaf. It's a real treat.